Alright, it's been a while since I last did a video like this. A little bit nervous. It's been about nearly 2.5 years since I last did one, and no doubt I'm going to stutter and stammer and just basically try and get my way through this little video. But yeah, you might have saw a little bit of a promo video a couple of days ago. Regarding the Airsoft Virgins going, and we've brought a new name and a new bit of branding called Dark Pact Gaming. Pretty much this video is just to say why that's happened, what's changed, what's happened with me and what's changed with me, and why we've done this. So as you might remember, we started off doing the Airsoft Virgins, and we did quite a lot of good videos. A few of the lads helping out, and called ourselves the Airsoft Virgins because we'd never really done it before, and that was actually a name that was meant to be a Mickey take out of us from one of my bosses at work, and we kind of just adopted the name and we became the Airsoft Virgins. So what we kind of did was a couple of little videos. I bought some cameras, and the plan was once every couple of weeks we'd just go and have a game, film it, upload it to YouTube, maybe do a couple of little videos in between. That kind of fell by the wayside. A few of the guys stopped playing, sold their guns, weren't really going anywhere near as much as we did at the very beginning. You might remember some of the earlier games were at the Mill, which unfortunately is not there anymore. We went down to PTC Airsoft, not been there for a while. There's quite a few places that we used to go to that we were doing videos for. We're uploading them, but kind of things fell by the wayside. So as I said, a few of the lads stopped playing, and pretty much my job got a little bit too busy. So I work nearly 60 hours a week. I've got 4 kids at home, and the chance of actually getting to go do any form of airsoft sort of fell by the wayside. So it's been roughly 2.5 years, give or take, since the last video was uploaded. And what has changed with me? Well, I got back into an old hobby that I hadn't been into for quite a while. So about 23 years ago, I used to work at a Cheltenham branch of Warhammer, or as it was back then, Games Workshop. So if anyone used to go in there in the early 2000s, so 2001, 2002, might remember me from being in there. And I kind of got back into that again because a few people who, funnily enough, I used to play Airsoft with were really big into it and would talk about it. So then I started watching YouTube videos myself and started watching the likes of Valrak and Tabletop Tactics and Major Kill and Where's Hammer and stuff like that, and kind of got me back into it. And one of the really good things was with my other half, Jen. She started getting into it as well, so that kind of took over a little bit, where we were buying models, painting models, gaming and whatnot. So getting the chance to actually go out and do Airsoft was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So what happened was, as you can see, the numbers were dropping. So I did a few 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and then the last one and the last couple were, I think, how long ago was this one now? Don't know actually when it gives you a date or whatnot, but it was about 18 months ago. Me and Call Sign Warden did a little video shooting a couple of guns, blowing up a telly. Pretty much that's what we did. So yeah, things have changed now, and we decided to go down the avenue of Dark Pact Gaming because A, I'm enjoying painting minis again, which I haven't done for a long time. My passion more is the kit bashing, the modelling, and then the painting, and then the playing. So recently I went to Warhammer World for the first time. I've been chatting to a lot more people who play it, and this is kind of an easier hobby for me than the Airsoft was. Now don't get me wrong, the Airsoft isn't going anywhere. The Airsoft's still going to be a big part of my life. The hobby of Warhammer, minis, gaming and whatnot. And one of the big things that we did is for Christmas I bought my other half a big PC setup like this. So we got the microphone, the camera, a couple of monitors, the PC, everything like that. So that's all pretty much set up for her to do her thing. So what you might see is a few links from me for Chaos Gamer. So that's her YouTube channel. So she's going to start putting out content very soon. And that's pretty much it. That's kind of the reason why we decided just to change things. So we've gone from doing just Airsoft, so we're now going to be including it. So what I've been doing over today is I've been uploading these kind of videos here. So I've got some of the models that I've painted and kit bashed. So the Lionel Johnson model, which I painted a while ago and nearly messed it up. Unfortunately, the the spray that you get, the protection spray that you get, like the varnish, which is meant to be a matte varnish from Games Workshop. There's no. That nearly killed it and everything. You might notice if you look on the video itself, you can see all down here that it's very like murky and misty and like white and stuff, like here and here. That was the spray, and the only way I could get rid of that was to actually put on olive oil. Olive oil sort of narrowed it down. This used to be the shiniest thing I've ever seen, and you see it's looking a little bit better now. But yeah, been uploading a couple of videos. That was the Valwrap model that I kit bashed with some Inner Circle companion bits, some bits here from Archie's Forge, some other bits. That is a weapon from a World Eater. What they call the big 8-pound, and that's from a Khorne Berserker head. And then one of my favourite ones is that one. So that was my Brutalis Dreadnought yeeting a little Nurgling off one of a Doomsday Bell. So that's kind of the thing that I've been getting more into. So I've been painting loads, been gaming a bit more. I think got up to a ridiculous amount of points, and I think I've got some like 3,000 points fully painted, give or take. And that's kind of the way that we've gone. So we're going to do a little bit more Warhammer, mainly Warhammer 40,000. Don't know the rules for Sigmar because Age of Sigmar wasn't out when I worked for Games Workshop, or Warhammer. Fantasy was, which has just been brought back as the old world, so I may get into that, but I've got too much painting to do with 40k, so I've gone down, as you might have seen from the videos, Dark Angel route. And I've got a few little things that I'm in the middle of painting, so I'm actually doing a Helldrake for Jen. That was the first model she saw that really got her into it as well. So I've got a Helldrake I've got to paint for her. I've got Angron I think I need to paint for her as well. She just got herself for Christmas quite a few. She got herself Be'lakor and Mortarion, and Angron was one she got for Christmas, so I'll be busy doing that. So yeah, this was the video just explaining pretty much the way that the content, the channel's going to be going. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of Airsoft. I know we're going to do a couple of things with the Outlaws over the year where we're going to be going out, depending on work and whether I get the time off and whatnot. Also as well, I've got loads of minis that I'm going to be painting. I've got loads of bits and bobs on my computer, photos and stuff, and some of the minis that are painted I'm going to talk about. We're also going to have a little look on the next video of the top 5 40k models that's just been voted the best models of the year for 2024 and my thoughts on that. So yeah, that's kind of how we're going, and yes, I do say so yeah quite a lot, don't know why. But thanks very much for watching. Give it a like button, give us a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.